All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are doing percent application number 2. So we're just going to keep applying percents because I know conceptually that's just something that we continue to work on. So we're going to spend more time on it. So here we go. The joke for the day is this: why do elephants go to bed late? Why do elephants go to bed late? All right, let's get going. All right, so the figure shown is created by joining 3 rectangular prisms. The figure is, let's say, 60% filled with water. What is the volume of water in cubic centimeters? So first, let's figure out the volume. So you're going to do length times width times height. Okay, so you're going to be multiplying those 3. If you do 3 times 6 times 6, you're going to get 108. So this is 108. Over here is 3 times 4 times 6. So 3 times 4 times 6 is going to give you 72. And then right here is 3 times 6 times, this whole thing is not just 2, it's 2 plus the 6, so this is section 6, so that's 8. So 3 times 6 times 8 is going to give you 144. So when you add 144, 72, and 108, you end up getting 324. So that's your volume of the entire thing, but it's only 60% filled with water, so we want to know the volume of the water. So we're going to do 60% of the volume. So that's going to be 0.60 times 324. When you guys do that, you end up getting 194.4 cubic centimeters. All right, next one. On this one, you have a cylindrical tank. It has a height of 24 meters and a diameter of 32 meters. Sorry, that doesn't match up, does it? So we're going to change this right here to 3. I don't know if that just copied wrong or what happened there. So anyways, we'll say that's a 3. The tank is 80% filled with water. So what is the volume of water in cubic meters contained in the tank? So we know this is a 32 there. Okay. So first, let's figure out the volume of this. To figure out the volume of it, it's pi times radius squared times the height. If you look at your Christmas present, it will tell you that. So it's 3.14 times your radius. Your radius is not 32. It's half of 32, which is 16 squared, times the height of 24. So you guys would do 3.14 times 16 times 16 times 24. And you guys will end up getting a massive number of 19,292.16. Now, it's only filled 80% of the way. It's 80% filled with water, and we want to know the volume of the water, so we have to figure out 80% of that number. So 0.80 times 19,292 and 1600ths. So when we do that, we end up getting 15,433 and 73 hundredths. So that's going to be cubic meters as well. Oops, cubic meters. All right. So now we're going to go ahead, because it did say round to the nearest hundredth. Okay, it did come out to the thousandths, but we rounded it to make it 0.73. Let's go to the next one. On this one right here, look at the circle with a radius of 18 inches. It's shown there. If 40% of the circle has been cut off, how much area of the circle is left? So first we have to find the area of the circle, which is pi times radius squared. So that's going to be 3.14 times 18 squared, or 18 times 18. When we do that, you end up getting yourself 1,017.36. But if you're going to cut off 40% of that, then you need to go ahead and cut off 40%, find 40% of that, so 0.40 times 1,017.36, and 40% of that is going to be 406.944. But, guys, we want to know how much area is left, which means that the rest of it is left. We just cut this amount off. So we have to subtract that amount from our original amount. So we do 1,017.36 minus the 406.944. And when we do that, you end up getting yourself 610.416, but it says round to the nearest hundredth, so that's going to be 610 and 42 hundredths, and that will be square inches. All right, let's go to the next one. On this one, you have a cylindrical tank and it has a height of 12 meters and a diameter of 30 meters. Then the tank is only 85% filled with water. So this again is just like number 2, but we go ahead, we figure out the volume first. Pi times radius squared times the height. You guys do 3.14 times the radius. The radius is not 30, it's 15 because it's half the diameter. Then times the 12. So at this point, 3.14 times 15 times 15 times 12 is going to get you 8,478. But it's 85% filled with water, so you have to do 8,478 times 0.85, and you end up getting 7,206.3, and that will be cubic meters. All right, that should take care of it for the day. So the joke for the day is this. Why do elephants go to bed late? It's because they spend hours setting their tails. Have a great one. Bye-bye.